Hello, Monsters About here, and welcome back to Total War Pharaoh and Part 7 of my Amenmesse campaign, where we're facing off against the some raiders, some desert raiders that just popped out of nowhere, and we decided to go and kill them. Well, they actually were right next to an oil, and we decided to murder them with Amenmesse, who happens to be just nearby. I just thought I might pop by, murder them, get that shit done. This is the first time I'm playing Pharaoh since the announcements at Creative Assembly about cuts, and it does beg the question what's going to happen to CA Sophia. I mean, obviously they're selling the season passes for the DLC, which is a new thing with Total War, I think. So I guess if people have bought them,
The sun is warm today.
it is indeed. I guess if people have bought them, they kind of need to actually produce the DLC, but I think there is kind of a question mark about whether Pharaoh will get the support. I just don't know. I just don't know. Obviously they've got plans, but I don't know how much those plans were made sort of with the fact that they've had these cuts now made, because yeah, big questions there. I mean, I think Pharaoh is actually a really generally got a lot of good things going for it. I do. I think it's got a lot of good stuff going for it. But I do think the price increase, because we're now paying, well, it's about 50. It's 14. Is it 49.99 GBP? And so about $60, I think, which is a lot considering that I think Rome 2 and Attila were 30 quid. So it's quite a large increase, isn't it? It's quite a large increase. I know costs increase, but wages haven't really. So you're asking people to shell out more when they don't feel richer, right? There's been a big disparity between what people get paid and what stuff costs. And you can't just keep asking people for more money that they don't have. And games are a luxury. Anyway, we've got a nice little position up here on a little bluff, and we're using that to basically just let... I mean, this battle's not going to be difficult, it's fine. It's going to be fairly straightforward. We've got chariots rolling down towards these raiders. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, motherfuckers. And they're dead. Just roll right over them. More raiders incoming there. We are taking a little bit of fire from these slingers. Their missile damage isn't a huge amount, but they do have quite a lot of range. Do slings have more range than arrows? Seems like a weird... I guess then you can't just have slingers be worse than arrows, can you? But it feels a bit weird that slingers have more range when I kind of feel like an arrow would have more range. I don't know. That's just my feeling. Maybe I'm completely wrong on this.
This is impossible.
However, it looks like we've managed to wipe out those raiders pretty comprehensively. Yeah, that'll do it.
God, no!
You better run.
Brothers, run! There is no hope! God have mercy! Another Egyptian triumph! Egypt's greatness prevails!
Oh, I can see right up his skirt.
No challenge.
No, it didn't really, did it? I'm just going to take the replenishment, I think.
Enslave the prisoners. I will take what is owed.
Okay, we want Buhen next. That's what we're going for. Going for Buhen. We're fighting the old civil war. I think we can win it. However we win it. I'm not entirely sure how we win it yet, so we'll be fine. Anyway, let's... yeah, we definitely probably want... Do we want to upgrade you? Yeah, I think we do want to upgrade you. And let's get the Shadoof farm, because even though we're getting 1,250 food via diplomacy, We're still losing 1.1 thousand food a turn. We've got 25,000, so it's not super problematic. But the fact that we've only got...
Warrior of Nubia.
I mean, we haven't even got 3 full stacks. It's...
Spirit and pride.
We don't have 3 full stacks, and yet I own, I feel like, quite a lot of stuff. Again, it just comes down to the resources to me. Like, the balancing of resources just seems weirdly out, and I don't entirely understand why.
Glory beckons.
I did turn it down for my Karunta campaign. I started playing that on a stream. I don't know if I'll carry on with that. I might do. I might do. I do quite like... Ooh, Monument of Greatness. I definitely should build one of those. It is going to cost a lot of... It does give you 12 legitimacy, though. And those victory points. Which... Where's victory? Victory objectives. So we're doing a little bit here. So this is mostly fine. What we got? Outshining gold, all who come before. Okay. Where is... Okay, it's... We need that city. I mean, it's... Egypt is quite big. Isn't it? I keep thinking like, oh, we're almost to the sea, but no, we're fucking nowhere we're not even halfway there. Living on a prayer. I would say we're about a quarter of the way there, if I'm being wildly fucking optimistic. Like, super fucking optimistic.
Rightful heir of Egypt.
Oh well. Alright. Skill points.
Terms.
We're going for birds. Bird. Oh, I wish I had a better bow. Never mind. Alright, court-wise, we've already done that, which is fine. Do we have anything else? Where's my reminders? There we go. Right, outpost construction. Do we necessarily... You know what? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot about you. There you are.
Courage is everything. March.
I don't... And I know you can turn it off. I know you can turn it off, but I'm not a huge fan of armies just spawning out of nowhere. I find that incredibly annoying. Personally. Because to me, that just sort of... It just means you're constantly running around trying to put out fires, and that isn't particularly interesting. Particularly because, like, I've got three. I feel like I've got a lot of stuff to defend here. I've got not even 3 armies. I can't cover my empire with 3 armies. Like, it's pretty tricky. Pretty tricky to cover my entire empire with 3 armies. It would be tricky to cover my army, cover my empire, let alone then expand with that. So, yeah, I mean, who are these guys? So these are like tier 3 guys.
The fire of Nubia.
I barely have any tier 3 guys.
The great river carries.
Oh, I've barely got any of them. Right, we're going to sort of head in this direction. Hello? I'm just going to ignore you because you've got like 5 guys. I don't really care.
Amenmesse.
Oh, they do have allies. Where is Tusseret? You're over there. I mean, I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just going to go for it.
Nubia is mine, always.
I'm just going to go for it.
Continue. They'll let us in soon.
Let's do that.
My time is now.
We've got you hanging around just in case,
This should
which is
surprise them.
fine. I need to kill you.
Power and pride. Prepare for anything.
Do we have... well, I mean, let's say, do I have... I mean, we could get some Nubian clubmen. They seem pretty good. They got some stuff going for them, haven't they? Again, 20 bronze, though. I am going to... How much can I recruit to? Okay, I'm going to get rid of you guys.
You better have
And I'm going to recruit some of them. I think maybe he's going for the capital here. I think he's going for the culture thingamajig. That's my thinking. What's that? It's 235. That's 240. So it's slightly more food. I guess we'll go with that one. I think basically at the moment I'm losing 2,500 food a turn. Just seems like a lot. Just seems like a lot. Okay, I am the... It's a plot against me. So you're doing a plot. I'm doing a plot. No, that's you. But I know... Right, who the fuck's doing a plot then? I might be able to do it if I gossip. Right, you're blackmailing... So it's you. The High Priest is trying to shenanigans me. He's trying to shenanigans me. I'm not into that. Dislike the shenanigans. Yeah, I mean you can turn off the raiders, so you can just like not have any raiders. I don't what I would like to see personally, just me, I would like to see you know I don't know, something like there are reports of, you know, and you do kind of get this, right? It does say, oh, there's a wave of enemies coming. I would like it to say, look, there's reports of raiders coming from here, right? And just give you a marker and just go, right, in 5 turns, raiders will appear here. So that gives you then the opportunity to deal with it. You get the information, you can then do with that what you want. I think just spawning armies out of nowhere is potentially historically accurate, but quite fucking irritating. I'm not going to do that. Got plenty of gold. Do not care. So, I am going to go to court. I'm going to gossip.
Egypt is home to a better class of people.
Oh, no, wait. Who? What? Hey, hang on. You are... That's me. Oh, it's fucking you then.
Your kindness will be remembered. I swear it.
I'm not super concerned about that. I could... I don't really care, because my regard to him doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. That's not a big deal.
Mighty warrior.
Alright, let's go and fuck this guy up. Come here! Come here! Gonna wreck your face. Well, I think I've got their attention. We're going to go into a spear wall to try and hold them back. Most of their units are significantly more tanky than mine, and plus, due to the weather being sweltering, my fatigue build-up will be faster than theirs because they don't actually get affected by the sweltering. Nubian clubmen charging in. These guys have actually got pretty good melee attack, melee defense. So moving in on the front there, trying to break through the center. On the flank, we do have a bunch of our Nubian hunters shredding the enemy with their javelins. So the enemy kind of outclassed me, but I'm hoping that my spear wall will give me the edge, backed up by my general units there. We're moving in with the axes to hunt down the Libu Raiders. Libu. They're ginger. There we go. Meanwhile, the spear wall is holding for the moment. Now there's a little breakthrough in the centre there. On the right flank, we continue to hold our archers, trying to pick off the enemy, taking a little bit of damage in return. On the flank, it looks like we've managed to break the tribe spears, which is great. And our javelins can hunt them down. What's left of our javelins anyway. Meanwhile, the rest of our javelins are going to cross around behind the enemy army and hopefully get some javelins in some backs. So we've got a bit of a rout as we manage to get around behind the enemy army and they realise they're surrounded. Not to mention, I think our archers are doing a lot of work there. Those desert swords. Quite nice. Quite nasty? Nasty. I'm just weirded out with the fact they're all ginger.
Your warriors are wavering.
Rear attack there by the general, and that manages to break that unit. Meanwhile, the javelins are now just sweeping around behind the enemy army, killing off as many as possible, getting a lot of javelins and a lot of backs. And the enemy army is starting to retreat. However, the clubs in the centre were destroyed, were taken out, wiped out. But the enemy general unit's down to 15 guys and very low health, which means he's probably going to get killed. So there he is. He's still fighting on for the moment, but his bodyguard has been mostly wiped out, and we just need to finish them off.
Your warriors have been routed.
Yeah, they're doing all right though. I mean, you know, the spear wall has held. It didn't do a lot of damage. It didn't really need to. The archers were mostly doing the damage thing. I think some of our archer units took a bit of a battering there. Just finish off the last of them. Ah, there we go. The enemy general is down, and with his death, the rest of his army should retreat. Okay, sent you packing, although we did take some losses there. Do I want the food? Cover us for a turn. Don't really need the replenishment. Well, on the other hand, you probably run away, actually, won't you?
Get used to your chins.
You dead? Running away? You're running away.
The gods
Okay.
favor me. Warrior of Nubia.
Let's go after him, shall we? Bop him? Ah, that's fine. Okay.
Ah, sweet victory.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You are prisoners no longer.
You do get a lot of food from winning battles, I guess.
Hard
So there is
for
that.
a hard job.
Okay.
I need more blades.
We'll do something like that, I guess. That's your melee defense is 40 compared to... Oh god, you've got 48. You got 46. 51. Okay, so you're basically all better than them. So you're a Kushite Spearman. You are also a Kushite Spearman, but you're not the same? I don't know. I don't know. Never mind. All right. We'll just carry on doing something like that. Recruit some replacements for our losses. And obviously we're still laying siege to the city.
I won't hold back.
I feel like we're going to need at least 2 siege towers. Ideally 3, but that might just be a little bit too long. Okay, we're going to upgrade you. And we're going to upgrade you. And you really want me to... I mean, I don't really... well... I guess I... Nope. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Yep. Nope. Yep. I quite just like having the extra spearmen. It means I don't have to go through the rigmarole of, like, dumping some troops in there. Yeah, crap. What are you doing? Oh, I'm not at war with you. Who the fuck are you? Dakala. Who the fuck are you guys? And more importantly, what the fuck? Where the fuck are you going?
They worship the symbols of
It's Shemma's Hall. Whoop whoop. Okay, anyone trying to kill me recently? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so you guys live up here. So where the fuck are you going? Are you at war with anyone?
If you're not here to offer riches, then speak to my donkey.
Oh, okay. Wow, there's a lot of invaders. Kaskar invaders. The West... Oh, they're also invaders. Libu invaders. Pyrigian invaders. I don't know who those guys are. Great. Lots of people invading. Fantastic. Just sounds... In fact, so my worry is that I'm just going to... Is literally going to be a case of having armies wandering up and down and around all over the borders, just trying to stop people from attacking me. Because that's what I don't want. So we were successful there. So we've gained some more legitimacy, which is great. 88. How is... Let me have a look at the old courts. Nope. Have a look at the old power of the crown. There we go. So we've got 88. The next highest person is SETI with 74. 70. So we are winning the civil war, I guess, question mark.
Taste my golden blade.
Do I need another guy, or should I just go with this? I think I'll just go with it. It should be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Well, hopefully our siege tower doesn't catch fire. However, it is being pushed by the Royal Kopesh Guard. So I feel like once we've got to the wall, basically it's game over for anyone on that wall. They are going to get their arse handed to them. With any luck, anyway. And once we've taken the wall, we can then flood into the city. I'm going to try and maybe send the spear runners down to this gatehouse so they can, you know, poke that gate to death. Our archers are also pretty effective. A lot of arrows coming in there doing, you know what, some considerable damage. Holy shit. Like, yikes. That's a deluge of arrows. Today, a forecast of death. Okay, we managed to reach the wall without actually taking, well, 50 fire damage there, 88 there, but we made it to the wall. That's the main thing. We're now flooding out, and of course, our boys are pretty good. They've got 44 melee attack, 53 melee defense, and 72 damage, which means they're going to be really just cutting through the Kushite spears. You can see the Kushite spears taking a lot of damage there, going down very, very quickly. Sending our chariots around here. This is a mistake. I'm going to forget my chariots are there, and they're going to bring some archers up. But never mind. We're overall still absolutely fine. It's like the Royal Kopesh Guards swarming now over those walls. You can see there's some Kushite archers there. It's probably not a good idea for them to be up on that wall, and they are losing health. You know what? Not as rapidly as I thought they would, but still, they are dying. And we have managed to take that wall so quickly. Those Kopesh Royal Guards just cutting their way through the units on the wall there, which means we can now come down off the wall and start carving our way through the rest of the garrison. Looking at numbers, you can see that we've already managed to do a quite a sizable dent in the enemy numbers. And we're going to try and take down that gatehouse. Again, it's a shame that, you know, you've got this beautiful city here, and you're just not going to... I would like to see running battles through the streets. You know, you could have units coming in from all sides, flanking and stuff. And to be honest, once you've taken the wall, that's pretty much it for the most part. We're just mopping up last few. I've sent some more... Is that archers? Yeah, I sent some more archers up here for some reason. They are now dying. Yep, that's not a huge surprise. Still, if they want to send their archers up to get carved to pieces, I'm not going to complain. So the gate is down to 46%. Chariot's taking a little bit of damage there from the towers. But the main danger is when they bring some archers up. Meanwhile, we need to bring the Kopesh Guards over to deal with the general over here, although we have engaged them from the front with the Kushite Spearmen. While we continue to finish off the survivors up on the wall. We're sending everyone up there as well. We can even send the archers up there.
To tear down the enemy gates. You have captured the gates.
Actually captured the gates. Nicely done. I should have pushed into the city, although I'm starting to think this isn't actually looking like the battle that I fought. Maybe. It's always hard to know if it has... I'm always a little bit nervous with new games whether the replay is going to desync or not. But there were definitely more archers on this wall from what I remember.
The enemy seeks to tear down the gates.
Yeah, you see, I think with this battle, there were more archers on these walls. Basically, they moved archers down here and then started shooting at my chariots. When I realised, I was like, oh shit, I should probably do something about that. And my chariots took quite a bit of damage. Otherwise, looks like that general is... I mean, I would send this replay to CA on the partner Discord and go, oh look, this replay desynced. But to be honest, I think they've probably got bigger problems at the moment. Yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. This is not the battle I fought. Because you can see I'm moving the chariots back there, but they've taken nowhere near as much damage as they did. And my spears are sort of stuck inside them, and my archers are now... I sent my archers to go on top of the wall here, and they sat on there and just started shooting down. So yeah, this battle has definitely desynced. A desync is basically when some of the orders in the battle don't play out as they should do, because the replay isn't like a recording of the battle, it's the battle fought with all the same actions going on. So if something doesn't work like it should do, like a unit doesn't get the right command or something, it'll go in the wrong place, and then that kind of snowballs. It's like a butterfly effect, because if a unit isn't the right place, then it's not doing what it was doing, and then that can impact future events, and basically it just becomes a big clusterfuck. I think this is now turning into a clusterfuck. Never mind. I mean, the important thing is the Kopesh Guards did their job, took the wall, and we've effectively managed to take the city quite nice and cleanly. I mean, relatively anyway.
Another step closer to my goals.
I'm going to occupy. Because
This
being
belongs to us.
a pillar of civilization, I probably don't want it to crumble. Got the right to rules. We've got more gold and food. We'll keep us going for another turn, I guess. Something. We do have a Grand Temple of Anubis, which apparently we're going to knock down. Fuck you, Anubis. Suck a dick. Right, okay.
I will take what is owed to me by any means.
So these guys are slightly faster, but what do they... Okay, so you... So I guess these... What's your damage? 46 compared to 38. I can't tell if that's because of your level or not. I think these guys are probably better. I am going to get rid of these guys, and I'm going to get these Nubian clubmen, I think. I think they are pretty legit. I'm going to go with that. We're going to go with that. And I'm also... How many bronze settlements do I have? Is there an easy way of telling me where a bronze settlement... I've got one. Is that it? I've got one. I've got one bronze settlement. Okay, cool. Cool. One bronze, which is maxed out. I am making the maximum 511 bronze in that settlement. I mean, I could increase that by... Nope. By 25%. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to do that. I need it. Oh, we got a garrison. Okay, cool. In that case, I guess maybe the Champions Hall, unless there's anything else I can build. I don't think it is. I think it's just gonna be the Champions Hall. Got the food. Let's build the defenses there to be on the safe side. So we're upgrading you, which is great. We do have some options here. I mean, you are level 5 now, aren't you? So I guess eventually, what are we missing? Are we missing stone? I burned through me stone. Never mind. I wonder if...
I hear you are practically made of gold, Amenmesse.
Well, made of gold, but I certainly do have fucking metric shit ton of it. Does that help? Who is... Okay, you're trading with those guys, which is fine. Obviously, you're not super... Okay, let's see... Attitude. Okay, attitude. Right, no one really likes me. You don't like my war with Menifer. Am I at war with Menifer? Since when? Is that me? Allegedly, yeah. Okay. War with Pi Ramesses.
For Pharaoh's glory.
I don't even know why I'm at war with those guys.
Battle
I'm at war with
is my
Buahen. I'm at war with Menifer.
the
Is...
name of duty.
I guess it must be because of the Civil War. That's my guess. The Civil War is going to go for another 4 turns. It says if it ends at a... Undisputed Pharaoh emerges. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what a civil war means. At the end, the faction with the most legitimate... Right, so the most legitimate becomes the Pharaoh. Right. Okay, fine. I have the most legitimacy, so fuck everyone. Most gold, most legitimacy. Suck my massive golden dong. It's vast. Okay, SETI has them. Right, we're going to... I'm going to assist.
It is wise to align with royal blood in Egypt.
I thought so. Right, we're going to do that as well. Because we want to try and boost up our prayer power. Look at all these fucking bonuses. It's great. It's a real shame that the Hittite legacies are just so garbage. They feel rushed. They feel very rushed, the Hittite ones. I think the Egyptian ones are generally pretty great. Even like the Monument one, although I don't think it necessarily gives as much benefit as some of the others, at least it kind of feels like, you know, it's something for your faction to work towards. Like this one, there's something for your faction to work towards. Like the trader one, where you're kind of like, that one's quite in-depth, isn't it? Every few turns you're going to be doing some trades trying to make a profit, right? That's quite nice. The conquest one is just kind of not really that useful, because I mean the number of... If I taken the conquest one, for example, that is... I've currently taken, at turn 48, my second potential conquest city, because they have to be the cultural pillars.
Clearing a path to power.
Exactly. So realistically, you are looking at not that many targets. That's the real problem, I think. You're very limited in what you can do, and I think that's the problem with that one. Personally, I would like to see it as more of a benefit against an entire faction rather than a city, I think. And the Hittite ones, just both of them are very boring in comparison, which is a real shame. It feels like they rushed them. It feels like they rushed them. I hope they go back and fix them. With that said, with the obviously the and it sounds like sweeping job losses at Creative Assembly, I think the future of Total War Pharaoh is in a lot of doubt at this moment in time. It is a game which I don't think it's the right game at the right time. Okay, we've got Boohen, so we are going to come down here. We're going to bop this guy, Shima. I'm going to grab Shima. And we can head north and take Hapa. At that point, we've got the entire province, I think. Yeah, it'll be fine. That's all good. We are going to grab a defences building, whichever that may be. Yeah, extra garrison, good. Just double check there's no one trying to kill me. Not this turn. That's fine. And do we have... Okay, production resource. I'm gonna knock you down because I need I'm gonna knock you down, and I'm going to keep that for the moment. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do that. I am going to plot against you, and I'm going to discredit.
Allies at court have their uses.
Yes, I'm going to discredit the shit out of you so I can get more legitimacy. So we've got 3 turns until the Civil War ends. I didn't mean to click that button. Never. Oh, that's fine. I thought it was a full stack. No, it's just a little diddy army, isn't it? Hello. You want 343 gold for 102 wood. I'm sorry, why do you think I'm going to accept that? What the fuck are you on? What are you... What? What reality are you living in? Civilization is in peril. Disasters, violent sea storms. Oh dear. It's not what you want, is it? Hmm? It's not what you want. You know what? I'm going to rush this just to be on the safe side. What is our garrison like? Bit battered. It's probably... I mean, it's enough to see off 4 guys. It's definitely enough to see off 4 guys. I'm going to have to kill you. You've been a very busy little bee recruiting a little stack there, but we are going to have to put a stop to that. That, however, is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.